Hello students, welcome back. In this session, we will discuss one more development of lateral surface of the truncated hexagonal pyramid. Read a question. A regular hexagonal pyramid of side of base 30 mm and height 60 mm is resting vertically on its base on HP such that two of the sides of the base are perpendicular to VP. It is cut by a plane inclined at 40 degree to HP. The cutting plane bisects the axis of the pyramid. Draw a sectional top view and obtain the development of lateral surface of the truncated pyramid. Here again we have to start with our basics, simple position followed by section plane, and then we have to identify the cutting points of section plane, complete the sectional top view, finally the development in radial line development method. Now you can identify the base hexagon is in the top view or front view. Whenever a solid is base on HP, being base on HP, our top view will be a hexagon and front view will be a triangle. What is the position of hexagon? Two of the sides of the base are perpendicular to VP. Two sides of the hexagon must be perpendicular to XY. That is the condition given in this question. You can draw a hexagon. Always start your hexagon in a thin line. After identifying the cutting points of section plane, we can convert the remaining portion of solid into thick line. Now I know that for this question, being this section plane inclination 40 degree to HP, I am damn sure that this entire hexagon will be visible. That's why I started hexagon alone in thick line. If you check all the remaining slant edges, I don't know where exactly it is cutting. So I started with a thin line. As a student, for you, I always advise go for a thin line. Okay. After completing the top view, extend vertical projectors, complete your front view. The axis height of the front view is 60 mm. We can easily complete the front view. As an observer, if you are standing here, ABC is visible, FED is invisible. That's why F dash E dash D dash in the bracket. Next is the cutting plane condition. Cutting plane bisects the axis of the pyramid. So bisects, we have to take the midpoint of axis as 30 mm. Now through this midpoint of the axis, we can complete the 40 degree inclination line. You can shift transfer as the section plane, thick line followed by dot and dash in both the ends. So the top is the removed portion, bottom of the pyramid is the remaining portion in the front view. Now we can shift the remaining portion of the solid into thick lines. After completing this, we can identify the cutting points of section plane. So this is the first point, 1 dash. You extend a vertical projector. This is in the slant edge O dash A dash. Here similarly you can check OA corresponding slant edge in the top view, make it as 1. Next cutting point of section plane, which is exactly perpendicular to XY. We know that how to shift this to a outermost slant edge. So outermost slant edge is I am choosing O dash A dash. You just transfer this line to outermost slant edge. From that point you can draw a perpendicular projector, vertical projector from P dash. So corresponding outermost slant edge we are chosen is OA. Make it as P. Now take O as center, P as radius, draw an arc to cut OB. This is point 2. Next one is O dash C dash. This is O dash and C dash, point number 3, cutting point of section plane. 3 dash, extend a perpendicular projector, corresponding slant edge is OC. So this is point 3. Next we have to check on O dash D dash. This is O dash D dash. So exactly on the same cutting point we are having one more slant edge, make it as 4 dash. You may have a doubt why it is in the bracket. If you check from here as an observer in the front view, OD slant edge is invisible. So that's why 4 dash is in the bracket. Now you extended already from 3 dash. So where it is cutting on OD corresponding slant edge, at this point make it as 4. Finally, and we are having two more points, cutting points, O dash, E dash. Here it is OE. Since it is perpendicular to XY, you use this O as center, point P as radius, draw an arc to cut OE, make it as 5. Finally, on O dash, we are having 6 dash, sixth cutting point of section plane on OF. So here you have to be careful. This is the 1 dash projector. On this 1 dash projector, I have to choose where it is exactly cutting on corresponding slant edge OF, make it as 6. Now you can join 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, finally 6 to 1. This is our sectional top view. Do a hatching and show it as a sectional top view. After completing the sectional top view, this entire portion is sectional top view. Now you have to shift the removed and remaining portion of the solid into thick lines. 1 to A. Check here, 1 dash to A dash is the remaining portion of the solid. What about 2 dash to B dash, remaining portion of the solid? Shift this, transfer into thick lines, 2 to B. Similarly, 3 dash to C dash, 3C. 4D, 4 dash to D dash is the remaining portion, shift into thick line. Similarly, 5 to E, 6 to F. So now this is the complete sectional top view. Don't forget to transfer the remaining portion of slant edge into thick lines. Okay. Now the cutting points of section plane is identified and sectional top view also completed. We will move on to a development of lateral surface of the truncated pyramid. Here we are following radial line development. In radial line development, the condition is any one of the slant edge of a pyramid must be parallel to XY. As per this problem, no slant edge is parallel to XY. In the top view, no slant edge is parallel to XY. If you check any of the slant edges are parallel to XY, no. Now we have to shift one of the slant edges as parallel to XY. In case if any one of the slant edges is parallel to XY, we can take this O dash A dash or O dash C dash as true length of slant edge. If it is not parallel to XY, we have to find the true length of slant edges in the front view. You draw a parallel line parallel to XY from point O. From point O, draw a parallel line, thin line. Now you take this O as center, C as radius. O as center, C as radius. Draw an arc to cut this parallel line. Now make it as M. From this you can draw a perpendicular vertical projector. Make it as M dash in the front view. Now you can join M dash and O dash. Join M dash and O dash. This is the true length of a slant edge. True length of a slant edge. Radial line development. First we have to take any point according to a space on the sheet. Take up any point, make it as O. From that point, from that particular point, we have to use this true length of slant edge as radius. So before that, what we can do in this simple position, we can shift all the cutting points of section plane to the true length of slant edge line. What is the first cutting point of section plane? 1 dash. Draw a line from that parallel to XY until it cuts O dash M dash. So where it is meeting, make it as 1 1. From 2 dash, you draw a line and make it as 2 1. From 3 dash, draw a line which is parallel to XY, make it as 3 1. 3 1. From 3 1, we are having 4 dash, 2 dash also, 5 dash, same line 2 1. 6 dash lies on the same line 1 1. Now we can go for radial line development. What is the radius of this arc? From point O is true length of slantage. You have to measure this true length of slantage. It is not exactly equal to 60. Measure using your scale or drafter and make it as a use that true length of slantage as radius. Draw an arc. Now join any point on this arc. Make it as first edge, first corner A. From this you have to mark a distance. 30 is the base, so you have to start with 30 as radius. A point as center, 30 as radius, draw an arc. Similarly, we can complete all the corners. The distance is 30 mm. So F, until we have to complete A, B, C, D, E, F, the distance between this is 30 mm. You have to take uniform distance as 30 mm. Finally again A. This radius is true length of slantage exactly equal to O dash M dash. Okay. Now we can join all these slantages OA, OB, OC, OD, OE, OF. After joining everything, we have to shift this 1 1 2 1 3 1 on this respective slantage. First we will start with on OA. On OA we are having 1 dash. Check here O dash A dash, but the radius you have to choose is O dash to 1 1. O dash to 1 1. Measure this O dash as center, 1 1 as radius. Keep your compass here, draw an arc. Next this is 1 1, and same radius you can use it for completing 6 dash. Okay, 6 dash for 1 1. Here we are having OA slant edge on both the sides. So mark 1 1 here. Similarly 1 1 on the another side. Use the same radius for marking O dash F dash. In OF we are having 6. Here also O dash F dash having 6 dash. So we can use the same 1 1 radius. Mark 6 1. Next one is O dash to 2 1. Where is 2 1 on OB? OB you have to mark 2 1. Measure the distance from O dash. This 2 1 as radius. O point as center. Draw an arc to fix 2 1. The same radius for fifth cutting point 5. 5 is exactly on OE. So on OE slantage we can fix 5 1. Next is 3. 3 1 is on OC. You measure the distance from O dash to 3 1. On OC you can fix the same radius and make it as 3 1. O2 3 1. 3 1, if you check, the 4 dash is exactly lying on the same 3 1 cutting point, but 4 dash is lying on OD. OD. Here this is OD. Use the same O as center, this 3 1 as radius to identify 4 1. Now we have transferred all the cutting points of section plane for the development of lateral surface. Now you can join these surfaces AB, BC, CD, DE, EF, FA. Then start with 1 to A, 1 to 2, 1 1 2 1, 2 1 3 1, 3 1 4 1, 4 1 5 1, 5 1 6 1, 6 1 1 1, 1 1 A. Now we have to shift or transfer the remaining portion of the solid. You can check here 6 1 6 2 F. It is the remaining portion of the solid. 6 dash to F dash in the front view. You can check remaining portion. 6 1 to F1, 5 1 to E, 4 1 to D, 3 1 to C, 2 1 to D. So this is the complete lateral surface. This is the lateral surface, development of lateral surface of truncated hexagonal pyramid. In the previous videos we have discussed a pentagonal pyramid, square pyramid. In prism we discussed hexagonal prism, pentagonal prism, followed by cone as well as cylinder, the two vertical chimney problem. If you wish to see those videos, check the description box for a link or refer the channel playlist Development of Surface. If you have any queries or doubts in this particular question, you can put it in the comment box. I will answer to your queries. Thank you.